All right, guys. How you guys doing? I am navigating through all this, and the thing is in the Mandela affected communities in the world, okay? We as people, and I personally, am very isolated. And then you look at all the videos that address this whole thing. You look at the world around us, okay? And you see the shifts sometimes. I see the shifts sometimes. And I think they're caused from within our own souls sometimes. And also, there's a massive change in our world. Okay, I read the Bible. I do not read the Bible to preach or teach or do any of that. I read it because I believe it points to the Great Spirit's heart and the Creator of all creators. And and I do it so that I know and I can reflect what's in my own heart at times, but also to understand the Creator of all existence, man. And the thing is anything, and I've said it before, anything I say on my videos, check it with your own hearts and your own souls, guys. Do your own research, do your own digging within your own soul and within your own heart to face the things that you need to face and know the things that you need to know in your own being. With that said, I am doing this video because I felt to do it in my heart and my soul. And the thing is in these communities, I've met people who are isolated, who got ousted. I met one guy who was ousted from a church because he started to see the Mandela effect. He started to see the changes in the Bible. He started to see through Hollywood and what they call the trans-apocalypse. He started to see through everything. Okay? And then he was by himself. But he followed and pursued the heart of the Spirit, and the Father brought him to a place in his life where he is on even ground. But he doesn't have anybody in his life, man. Like, barely. Okay? This is a commonality in all our lives. Okay? I personally, I was gone for 3 months. I went on this trip, and some of it was just my own soul, my own will, and I encountered a lot of stuff. But at the beginning of the trip, I went with my mom, and it went really well. Okay? And then I went to California, and then I met different people, but I was by myself most of the time. All right. And
Still live there?
What's that?
Old school?
Yeah, he still does. The thing is this, is all these videos out there, right? How is it possible that none of us unite? Okay? How is that possible? That people are doing videos every single day and none of us unite, and we get on and we talk about our lives and about our shifts and about everything, and we don't unite, man. It doesn't translate to the physical world in what I would say more of the real world. It stays in the digital consciousness and stays in the digital dream that so many people are living in, right? So people are trapped in this digital dream on the internet, and we're addicted to getting on these videos and listening to other people, and they're our voice of truth these days. Now, this circles back to the Bible. This circles back to the Creator of all existence. I would consider myself a follower of the way, a follower of the Christ, a follower of the Spirit, a follower of what we consider God, okay? So with that said, back to the Bible, it points to the realities of the history. If you understand background, it helps. But to really know God is experiential, is, let's see, experiential is one. Another is reading and understanding, wisdom and revelation of the Spirit, thinking outside of the consciousness that we're told. Okay, there's many things, and not constructing a God of your own making. Okay, that's what people do. I did it in some ways. So with all that said, back to foundations of all this. Our earth is headed to disaster. Okay? It really is. Our families in America are falling apart. This is what I'm supposed to touch on. Our families are falling apart, guys. I talked to a guy. Now, there's family in this world for us, because that's the heart of the Father. Understand? That is what is not being addressed, is that all of us have lost family, and none of us are uniting about it and growing in relationship to ourselves and to one another. We're talking on these videos all the time, or listening to people that don't give a rip about us. Okay? They don't. They do not care. Some of them, like I said in another thing I wrote, they're paid actors, man. Some of them are paid actors. They don't give a rip. They, behind closed doors, they're making lots of money, guys. Not everyone. I don't know who is and who isn't, and I don't need to name a bunch of people that I've listened to go, yeah, this guy is, and this, I don't care. Who knows? If you, I heard this from another guy, because I used to, complain about all the churches and what they're doing with their money. So what? So what if the church is deceived and it's of the world and it's Luciferian or whatever? So what? You don't have to support them and you don't have to give them money. Okay? So the thing is, it just goes back to family, and there's going to be a way that family is going to be truly reunited in this world with people who have been affected and by what we call, and all collectively have had happen, called the Mandela effect. And I don't know how it's going to happen, and I don't know when. But I feel that in my heart, man. So, with that said, guys, once again, with all the videos that other people do, like I said, question absolutely everything I say. Find it out for yourself, man. Do not believe a word I say on here. Check it in your own heart and check it in your own lives. But the political doesn't care. The religious will stay religious. And the people who do these videos, many of them do not care about us personally. So the thing is you got to learn in this world to love yourself well, love others well. And I don't even talk about the stuff that I see. I've seen miracles, healings, signs, wonders, all of it. Okay? And I still do every day. I've seen people healed, and I've seen a lot of cool stuff. But that's because that's a part of my being that I engage with, and I think anybody who knows the Spirit of God is capable of doing and bringing healing to people's lives. I think it's possible for anyone. When you know who you are, then that's natural, because you love yourself well and you love others well, and you are settled in being who you are. So, with that said, guys, I love you guys. Like, subscribe, and we'll just keep going in this. I had a really rough time the last video, but I'm healing. I'm getting a car, and maybe I'll meet up with some of you guys. I don't know what's coming next, but I've got some things I got to take care of here. Got to get my first daughter back in my life and start taking care of that aspect of my life and be a father to her and get more settled with work or an income. Anyway, guys, I love you. Like, subscribe. Peace. I'm out.